There is a moment in the cosmos when arrogance meets inevitability, when a council, confident in its millennia of rule, declares judgment on a single insignificant world. That moment came for humanity. Earth slept under a fragile sky. Midnight shattered the silence. A jagged pulse of alien static tore through comms. Satellites sparked and burned out. Screens flickered with glyphs. No linguist could crack them. A cold, metallic voice spoke in unison, every language. Humanity, your time is done. The skies split open. 1,000 obsidian warships descended, each the size of a city. Their hulls glowed with annihilation's promise. No warning, no demands, just the end. Admiral Lena Korsakov stood on the Elysium's bridge. Earth's last orbital dreadnought hummed faintly. Her eyes locked on the holographic display of the alien armada. The Xytheri Collective had come unannounced. Their fleet was a swarm of black daggers. Stars vanished behind them. Her crew, veterans, conscripts, moved with grim purpose. "They think we're prey," she muttered, voice a low growl. "Let's show them what hunts in the dark." The Xytheri had studied humanity for centuries. Probes hid in the Oort cloud. They called Earth a backwater death world. Predators too savage for their galactic order. They saw our wars, our fractured nations, our obsession with survival. Weak, divided, unworthy. Their archives dismissed Homo sapiens, a fleeting anomaly. Clawed from mud, drowned in chaos. Extermination was their verdict. But they didn't know. They couldn't know. In London, rain fell on chaos. Xytheri pods screamed through clouds. Biomechanical horrors landed, 8 legs, plasma claws. They carved through steel and stone. Sarah Chen, a medic, ducked into an alley. Her medkit shook in her hands. She'd seen wars, fled one as a child. Now she faced another. A wounded cop, Tom Reed, bled beside her. His rifle was shattered. "We fight," he rasped. "Or we're nothing." Sarah patched him up. Tom stood, gripping a pipe. They ran toward Big Ben's ruins. Londoners fought with whatever they had. A taxi driver, Eli Walsh, swung a tire iron. School kids hurled Molotovs. A grandmother fired a shotgun. London burned, but it roared. The first wave hit New York at dawn. Xytheri drop pods screamed through the skyline. Their horrors, 8-legged constructs with plasma claws, melted steel. Skyscrapers crumbled, glass facades exploding into glittering storms. Civilians ran, screamed, died. But in the ruins of Times Square, Marcus Kane stood defiant. A retired Marine, prosthetic arm, stolen plasma rifle. He'd been a nobody, a drifter haunted by old wars. Now he was something else. Kane moved like a wraith. His rifle spat stolen Xytheri energy. Drones burned. Each shot was a prayer, each kill a defiance. Survivors rallied. Cops, gang members, baristas, teachers, a teenager with a baseball bat. A firefighter with a jury-rigged flamethrower. They weren't soldiers. They were human. Humans don't break. Aboard the Elysium, Korsakov's fingers decrossed the tactical console. Xytheri's ships were untouchable, their shields shrugging off humanity's best nukes. She had a plan. Insane, desperate, utterly human. "Divert all power to the quantum collider," she barked. Her engineers froze, faces pale. The collider was experimental, meant for faster-than-light travel. Using it as a weapon was suicide. "Do it," she snapped, "or we're all ash by morning." The Xytheri commander Vorrak watched with disdain. A crystalline intellect, its hive mind spanned 1 billion years. It saw the Elysium's power surge, dismissed it as desperation. Humans were insects, scrabbling in a doomed world's dirt. Vorrak's mandibles clicked in amusement. It ordered a planet killer, a moon-sized cannon to crack Earth. It never saw the trap. In Chicago, Maria Alvarez hid in a basement. A quantum physicist turned guerrilla. Blood dripped from a shrapnel wound. Her laptop glowed. She'd studied a crashed Xytheri drone. Hours of reverse engineering. Her hands shook, but her mind was a blade. She sent a false signal. Primary target neutralized. Proceed to low orbit. She mimicked their encryption. The Armada obeyed, tightening formation. In Tokyo, Kenji Sato led hackers. They hijacked Xytheri drones, turned them against their masters. Skies burned with betrayal. In Lagos, Pastorade rallied thousands. His megaphone boomed defiance. Car parts became spears. Kitchen knives became daggers. In Moscow, Anya Volkov, a cosmonaut-turned-sniper, took aim. Her relic rifle dropped Xytheri commanders. Miles away, they fell. Her eyes never wavered. On the Elysium, the quantum collider hummed. Its core glowed with unstable energy. "Fire," Korsakov whispered. The ship shuddered. A beam of warped space-time lanced out. Reality screamed. Xytheri's ships didn't explode. They vanished. Atoms unmade. Vorrak's hive mind recoiled. a third of its fleet erased. The galaxy watched, silent, stunned. Kane's militia grew in New York. Word spread through shattered cities. Humans weren't surviving. They fought back. Defiance became a fire. Korsakov's voice crackled over frequencies. "This is our world, our home. You came to burn it. We'll bury you in the ashes." Factories churned weapons. Scientists cracked alien tech. Kids painted walls. "We are the storm." Humanity roared. In Sydney, Eli Walsh fought on, a dock worker with a harpoon gun. Cytheri drones sank into the harbour. His mates built barricades. Shipping containers became walls. Cranes launched molten steel. Eli's hands bled, but he laughed. "This is our home," he shouted. A nurse, Mia Tran, joined him. She'd lost her brother to the first wave. Her crossbow fired scavenged Cytheri bolts. Drones fell. Sydney's opera house was rubble. But its survivors sang defiance. They held the line. The harbour ran red with alien ichor. In Rio, Clara Mendez painted rebellion. A street artist, her murals marked Cytheri weak points. Guerrillas followed her lead. Slingshots fired EMPs. Favelas turned into fortresses. Clara's hands were stained with paint and blood. She'd been an orphan, raised in these streets. Now she was their queen. A drone fell to her trap. She smiled. "For Rio," she whispered. The city fought on. Delhi burned under Cytheri fire. Priya Sharma, a street vendor, led survivors. She'd watched their patterns, taught others to dodge plasma claws. Her knife found alien joints. A child threw a brick. An old man fired a pistol. Delhi's streets became a graveyard for Cytheri. Priya had sold chai her whole life. Now she brewed rebellion. Her voice rallied hundreds. "We are not prey," she screamed. In Cairo, Omar Khalil hid in a library. A librarian, he cracked Cytheri comms. His glasses reflected alien code. He broadcast weak points. Resistance fighters listened. They struck at drone cores. Omar's hands typed faster. He'd lost his daughter to the invasion. He worked through tears. Cairo's sands drank alien blood. His codes turned the tide. The city stood. Vorrak recalculated. Human resistance was impossible. Crude weapons, tiny numbers, yet they fought with ferocity. It diverted the planet killer to New York. Kane was waiting. He'd salvaged a Cytheri core, rigged it to overload. He climbed the ship's hull, prosthetic arms sparking. Inside, elite guards, metal and flesh, met him. Kane didn't flinch. His rifle blazed. Fists cracked alloy. Blood dripped, but pain was fuel. He reached the core chamber. "For Earth," he whispered. Planted the device. A supernova lit the sky. Kane was gone. His name lived. The tide turned. Korsakov's collider struck again. Alvarez's hacks sowed chaos. Cytheri's ships fired on each other. A Mars colony built railguns. Asteroid drills punched cruisers. A Kuiper Belt station taunted, "Come and take it." Humanity became a nightmare. Vorrak's hive mind fractured. Its soldiers slowed. Fear infected them. A virus born of human will. The collective had purged thousands. None laughed at death. None forged weapons from scrap. None died for love. Korsakov saw the shift. "Now," she said, voice steel. The Elysium's gambit was ready. A virus from Alvarez's hacks. It wasn't code. It was humanity's will. A signal to burn Cytheri minds. The Elysium broadcast it. Every ship, drone, mind overloaded. Vorrak screamed, a sound across the galaxy. Its consciousness collapsed. The armada fell silent. Ships drifted, lifeless. The invasion ended. Earth stood scarred but alive. The galaxy saw it all. Kane's sacrifice, Korsakov's resolve, Alvarez's brilliance, humanity's truth. They weren't prey, they were predators. Awake. The signal spread.